Jeff Nixon, and welcome back to the Civitas Institute's Talk of the State program. Joining me today is Brian Balfour. Brian is a policy analyst here at the Civitas Institute. He's got a very interesting paper that he's worked on that's called Grading the Last 8 Years. We've come to the end of the Easley era in North Carolina, and now is a very good time to take a look back and determine what legacy the governor will leave us in this state. Brian, you've done a lot of research on spending and growth and tax burdens, and what did you find in your research, and what impact does it have on North Carolina?
Well, the main thing I wanted to get out of this research is to try to address the question, is North Carolina better off now than it was in 2001? And kind of to tease out a few of the results that I found. Number one is job growth. Everyone is interested in job growth. For instance, North Carolina's job growth was unfortunately third lowest among southeastern states, and when you want to look at annual unemployment rates, North Carolina's annual unemployment rate is on pace to be above the national average for the 8th straight year now, and you can contrast that to the 25-year period prior to 2000. That had only happened one time. Secondly, how's the North Carolina's economy growing? You can measure that based on income growth. And we take a look at North Carolina's income growth. Per capita income growth in North Carolina was less than the national average, and unfortunately North Carolina during the last 8 years has slipped from back in 2001. North Carolina was the 31st highest per capita income, and that rating has dropped to the current rating of 36th highest in the United States. So you can see North Carolina sliding behind national averages in other states. And one last trend to mention real quick, overall poverty rates in North Carolina in 2001 were 12.5%. That rose to 15.5% in 2007. So unfortunately, overall, the trending looks like North Carolina has been, unfortunately, heading in the wrong direction over the last 7 and 8 years.
Some very interesting details there, Brian. I believe we'll get into on our next show greater detail on the North Carolina tax burden and also North Carolina government spending. So if you'd like to read the document in its entirety, go to nccivitas.org, go to the search block on the right-hand upside of the page, and type in Grading the Last 8 Years, and that document will be available for you. Join us next week. My guest again will be Brian Balfour from the Civitas Institute.